all right. Let's talk about first class versus premium on Alaska Airlines, because that's what I was on yesterday, Alaska Airlines. But not first class. I was on premium economy. So they only have three classes, really. First, premium economy, and economy. I don't even remember economy. I do fly economy sometimes, but when I say economy, it's always premium economy. On Alaska, on other airlines, I do fly the real economy, especially American, because they don't have the same partnering. I don't have the elite status. So it has been, I would say, I don't know, 10 years or something since I actually did economy on Alaska. So not premium economy, but economy. Because when I buy a ticket, I buy economy, but I always get the upgrade. Almost always. Now, there might be an exception. I think at the beginning of the year, maybe I was on economy. I don't know. Anyway, this is more about first versus premium economy. And like even last night, I did not get an upgrade because there's only one. So we have all the seats sell to people that want to buy the tickets, and there's people that didn't buy the first class. They just give them to the people that qualify it the most, which are people that have the highest status. And then probably the most miles after that. But usually there's the 100K members, and then there's the 75K members, the 40K members, and then there's 20K members. There's actually 4 tiers. I'm tier 3, 75, so the people on 100K they get first dibs on those. So a lot of times I'm in either first or second place, and this time I was in second. Someone was probably higher than me. Well, had hopefully higher than me because they got it. And the only chance I would have had to get this ticket would have been somebody canceling and just not taking the trip, which you can get a full refund as credit, but no one did. I sometimes do. I'll have a trip planned to like Hawaii or something, and I've done it twice to Hawaii, in fact, and even Alaska maybe. I just canceled that. I don't want to go. But no one did. So I was stuck in premium economy. For this flight, so premium economy does not, first people to get to go in the plane are disabilities and military and kids. And then it's first class and 100K members, which I think is new because I don't remember them having the 100K member as that privilege, which is cool, but I'm not going to get to 100K. They get to go on next, and then it's priority, or Group A, which was me. So I decided I could either wait till the very end of the boarding or to the very beginning as far as possible, which I decided to do because sometimes the end of it, if you don't know about your seat, sometimes you won't know for sure if you're going to have some under seat space. And then you have to have the overhead, and if you're last, that overhead's going to be gone, and then you got a problem. Most of the time my backpack fits fine, so I don't know why I worried, but I don't know. The line's going to be probably about the same. Even if I wait to the very, very end, sometimes it still has been backed up inside the jetway, so it doesn't really make much difference. I went first. That's the bottom line. I went first. The seat itself is not bad. I mean, it's definitely not as good as first class, but they both don't recline that far. First class does a little farther, but they don't recline that far. I guess. Yeah, it's just such. I read these stories about people get upset by people like. I think it's just the news, just trying to start trouble. But most seats, they don't recline very far anyway. I guess on Alaska, so it's like I don't know what's coming to happen because it's not like it's in anyone's face. They barely moved. So maybe that's part of the reason they don't move is because they don't want people complaining. I don't know. I just figure if everybody, it's like I bought the right to that. I'm going to use it. So otherwise, the width is it's less. I'm pretty comfortable. The legroom is pretty good. It's just if you have someone in the middle seat, then you know how you kind of you're losing that armrest. So that can be kind of. But I had the window, so I had plenty of room on my left, just not my right. So. Luckily, the person next to me is small. Because that's the other thing. If you got 3 in a row, if the person happens to be a very large person, then it can be uncomfortable for everyone. I'm not just saying it's me. It's probably the person there too. Everyone's uncomfortable, but that's just part of life. It's an unfortunate thing. But not the worst thing in the world. So instead of a meal, they brought out, they come by with a drink cart. They bring out cookies. They brought me cookies and chocolate. So I think that was a 75K member. Or maybe the cookies for everyone and the chocolate was for 75K members. Because I was wondering, why don't they do that much anymore? They haven't been doing that during the first class, but then they are doing that still for a premium, I suppose. So I got my chocolate. Yay. I don't know when I'll eat it, but I'll just have it around. Yeah, I do like the chocolate, but I don't usually eat them. And the cookies I'll probably just save. In fact, one of my snacks, I brought cookies from a previous trip just in case I wanted cookies. Yeah. All right, drinks. The drink cart came, and that's fun because like I still get to order like my scotch because 75K member, doesn't matter where you sit on the plane, you have that right to the free. I mean, anyone can order the drinks and pay for them, but I don't have to pay for them. So I took advantage of that, and they were really nice about that. Although because they have cups, and they usually just give you the 2-bottle minis and the cup. In first class, they would actually pour it in the cup, whatever. But if you don't want to drink both, and then you can get the bottles, and you can save it for later. Yeah. Save it for a rainy day, which you can have in Florida almost every day. And the other difference, of course, is the restroom. I'm like so close to the curtain to go up there, but I usually don't. The only time I use the first class restroom when I'm in economy is when the aisle's blocked to the cart because people are allowed to. And they kind of say, if you can't use first class is for first class passengers unless the back is inaccessible or whatever. So they kind of do. They just don't want people going up there if you're not in first class when you can use the back. And the thing is, the back has 3 restrooms, and they're not any worse. I think. I think they're actually the same. I haven't really checked it too closely, but to me, it's about the same. So the whole fact that people's like, I don't want to walk. I don't want to get any exercise at all. I have to go walk to the. It's like. It's actually a good opportunity to, get the blood moving, get the circulation going. It's like that's an important thing. People, say they have died, but it's extremely rare. You can just die from sitting in your computer chair too long and never moving, and then, all right, blood clots, stuff like that. All right, so the restroom and being in the aisle, you have to get the other people out of the way, but you can't be self-conscious about that. And it's like everyone's understands the rules. Later, they did give me a pretzel, so that was cool, like a little bag. I don't think I ate them until last night when I got home. And then for the meal, I just brought my own little, burrito, like a fajita burrito, whatever. I just figured I'll just buy it's like and I had it towards the end because I was ending fasting, so I didn't want any stomach issues. So I thought I just better eat very, very lightly. So I had it towards the end. So it wouldn't be a problem for the flight, but I felt fine. But it was nice having a little like a snack, like a meal like that when everybody else is like paying like $8, $10. Like nope, I'm not paying. And the food's it's not a bad deal. This thing was like $6, but $6 or $10. I want to pay $6. That's like almost half. Yeah, so I think I just adapt pretty well if I'm in economy or premium economy versus first class. It's like I adapt. I belong where I am at. Have that attitude. It's like I don't sit in economy thinking I belong up there. They don't deserve to be up there. I am better than these people because I have miles. I don't. And when I'm in first class, I don't know. I think I enjoy it. You just kind of assume whatever position you're in, you just take on. You just adapt to that. So I'm pretty good about that. I just more try to keep it casual. Like you just do so many flights and you just think, even if things aren't going great, like it's going to be over soon and I'm not even going to remember it. I don't remember. You fly so much, you hardly have any memories of flying at that point because they all kind of die out. They're not unique or different. Anyway, so for this flight I paid... I only pay for economy flights these days, so I'll never pay for the first class for Alaska anymore because I found out you don't get extra qualifying miles. So there's zero purpose in paying unless you just need to be guaranteed a first class seat. In that case, then you can pay, but I'm not going to. Usually the price is often more than double or maybe even triple, so no, it's not worth it. I don't always get the cheapest because there is a saver fare that's even cheaper. Alaska has the saver and then the main and then the first, and that saver can really, they really do save, but the rules on that and the qualifications and the cancellations are just, it's too much risk. I love being able to cancel flights and not have to do it. So I'm going to stop under 10 minutes because I'm getting 9:40. So that's it for first class stuff and economy stuff, premium. All right, cheers.